Here we are, just with Mollie the Collie at the Fairy Village Woods. Well, I said yesterday that I wouldn't be bringing Mollie with the others for the big runs for a couple of weeks because she's expecting babies. So just a nice leisurely walk around here. Come on, Collie, no more grass, no more grassy arsey. Come up, come on, Collie, good girl. Right, so this video is going on from what I've been speaking about yesterday, really. How to defuse, or defeat, defuse probably, a Karen. One second, I'll just get past these people. Right, yeah, so, okay, get back to it. So yeah, really to defuse a Karen, I suppose, rather than defeat, because you don't want to defeat people. Yeah, if you want to defeat people, I'll tell you how to do that as well, but that's more letting them defeat themselves anyway. But to diffuse, okay, you've got to look at what is a Karen all about. What the Karen wants is their power over people. So they lie, they will stick their nose in business it isn't theirs to stick into. So mainly lie. They will create crap. They will take a situation but make it all about something far worse. Not lie about saying, for example, a Karen above me, that I punched a dog in the face even though she couldn't possibly see. Lying about my dog's peeing and pooing in neighbour's garden, which is just a lie. Another dog? Really? Busy right now, isn't it? So yeah, you get that, plus you get tons more. Lies about me running a puppy farm, contacting the authorities about that. Lies about Micky attacking Floyd when it's Floyd who attacked Micky. Lies about Micky trying to attack their dog when it's their dog being the aggressor. Just constant lies. Give them half a chance, it'd just be more lies, more lies, more lies, more lies, more lies. Because that's what they do, lie. Come on, Mollie, hurry up. The left turn is here. In a second, that's cool. No, basically, look, the issue about how to diffuse. Okay. 1 second, I'm going to pause this. Right, they've gone left, so there's no point me going left. I'll go straight on. Right, start again on the issues then. Okay. So basically, what I was saying, the Karen will deal with this. What they want is to be able to call the authorities on you, to be able to do this, to be able to do that, to be able to justify their behaviour. So they're going to try and get you to respond. They're going to try and get you to do things. They're going to moan. Because what they really want, what do they really want? They want to have power. They want to have power in your life. They want to affect you. They want to be like a thorn in your side. Like Paul says, the thorn. That's what they want to be, like a thorn in your side. And in the video I did the other day, I got close to saying about it being sexual for these people. But it is. Oh yeah. Put it this way, the degree of pleasure they get from having power in your life, they get from being an inconvenience, they get to being a bully, to find their weight around and getting away with it, calling the authorities on you, getting someone fired. The amount of joy they get from that, it is basically where you could describe it as they're weak at the knees. It'd be equal to that. They'd be basically weak at the knees. With the impact that had on them. That's the reality. Because one of the greatest things, if they want to have power, and it's not just one victim, oh God no, everyone is a victim. Even other Karens can be a victim of theirs. Oh yeah, I'm going to put it this way, the one above me, she's a baby Karen at the moment. She's going to grow into a full Karen. Oh, she will. Why? Because she's got people that are supporting her in that. See, she's got a boyfriend that's supporting her in that and encouraging her to go full Karen. And that's going to happen. And then both of them are going to become very hated. He's going to have to You know, put himself in front of people that want to kill her. Not kill her, but you know, that are incredibly angry with her and her behaviour. And he's going to keep on doing it. Eventually he's going to leave her because of it. He's going to get fed up, either that or he's going to be a Karen completely fully as well. They're going to be Karens together. But more likely he's going to leave her. But he's going to leave her because he's encouraging her to be that way. And so she's going to be a full Karen. That's the reality. You know, she's been encouraged way too long to continue down that path, and once you, unless you nip it in the butt quite quickly, you know, of being a Karen, there you are, you're on that path. It is a personality trait, but it can be corrected if got early enough. So, you know, if you've got young Karens, it can be dealt with. But generally speaking, you know, once they go on that path, once they have a victim and they learn what it's like to have power over somebody, oh, that's the best thing ever. More peeps, more doggies. Come on, Covie. How you doing? Hi, not too bad. Well, the thing about Karens is they can appear completely normal. For most people, they can appear absolutely lovely. Why? Because they have this persona. As I said before, they like to appear as churchy-goey people, as the innocent little victim in everything. Look at all the videos on YouTube that feature Karens. Look at how the Karens behave. You see a pattern, and it's always the same pattern. They are the victim. Yeah, the one with me. You know, she pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed until I said something that really wasn't that bad. It was just offering an alternative reason as to why she wasn't taking her cigarette butts down to the bin. Simple. But of course, she got outraged by that. Oh, she got so offended, but that's what she was looking for. She was pushing and pushing and pushing until I said something that she could then grab and spread around and say, look what he said about me. That's what that was all about. Oh, all the pushing was about that, was about getting that moment. That's what she wanted. Mollie, come. Come, baby. Mollie, now. Come up. No, that's it. That's what she wanted. That's what she was after all along, was that. Yeah. Yeah, that's the reality of the situation. She wanted that. She wanted that moment that she could justify anything from. Encouraging someone to key someone's car, it doesn't matter, you said. You said trumps a whole lot because of the fact, it doesn't even matter what you said, even if it's minimal. The fact that in today's society, someone can say, oh, but I felt offended and my offence is worth so much more than anything that I've ever done or anything that I ever will do against you. It trumps everything because I felt offended and my personal feelings got hurt. That beats your car getting scratched because it was your car, it wasn't you. Really? But that's a Karen. That is a Karen. Most people would say, excuse me, someone says something that offended you and you thought it's okay to encourage someone to scratch every car that person gets. Yeah, criminal damage. That's incredibly blinking stupid. What are you doing encouraging that? You're encouraging someone to break the law to start with. You're encouraging someone to commit criminal damage. For what purpose? To make that person pay because they said a few things you didn't like. Oh, sticks and stones will break my bones, but names will never hurt me. Oh, but names will hurt me. Yeah. Problem is, this generation never learnt that sticks and stones will break my bones, but names will never hurt me. No, names will hurt you. Oh yeah, to this generation. Oh God, yeah. I've come past these people already. You back again? Hi, we saw you back there. How you keeping?
Good, thank you. Yeah.
How's Doggy? How old?
Oh, she's about 4.
Well, she's 7.
Oh wow, doing well for 7.
Aye.
You're sprightly.
Well, she's going for a walk on her own because she's expecting her last litter of pups.
Oh.
And so I got another 10 indoors.
Goodness
But,
me.
well, they went out earlier. So.
Oh, you're busy then?
Aye. Come on, this way. Oh, Molly got a sticky. Hello, Molly Collie. Yeah, we saw those people earlier for the walk. So I was like, oh, we'll see you again. Hello. Molly Collie, come this way. Let's go up here. Don't know where up here leads to, but we'll find it, won't we? We'll figure it out, won't we, Molly Collie? Hey? Oh, is that a better sticky? Oh, Molly Collie found the better sticky. Okay, Molly Collie, on you go. Come on, Molly Collie, you take your sticky. Good girl, Molly Collie. Look, with regards to society, with regards to people, we all have issues, all of us. None of us are perfect, that's the reality. None of us. But let's stop all this crap about feelings, our feelings being the most important thing, for goodness sake. We should first of all, as I've said before, be thankful that we're living in this time where we get to live long enough to be concerned about our feelings. Come on, grow some backbone. Jesus Christ, all these people that are so weak and pathetic. If you say something, even if it's true, you know, it can be counted as offensive and, oh, the person needs time off work now and they're wounded as if they've been shot by an arrow. God, I really hope these people do end up getting shot by an arrow. Then they realise what getting shot by an arrow is actually like. It's incredibly blinking painful. You know, far more painful than getting told something that's, you know, not good, not nice, but true. You know, hard truths used to be something that, you know, we were told was good for us. Now, hard truths are something that's evil and sick and, you know, needs to be punished. Shut up. Simple as that. Shut up. Back to the caverns. With regards to caverns, I suppose that basically the thing of it is, if you want to defuse the cavern, take away their power. Yeah, they want power over you, so don't give them it at all. Any way, shape or form. Give them no power. So like for the one above me, all the things they've asked about me not taking the dogs out at night because it keeps them awake, when the fact of the matter is they're up moving around long after I go to bed anyway. You know, so therefore I'm hardly keeping them awake, am I? Not really. If they're up long after me, I'm not exactly keeping them awake, am I? Not really, no. And realistically speaking, was that request based around something that was really an issue and could help to repair the damage between me and them? No. No, it's just another, you know, this is an area where we think if we complain about this, that we can have power over your life, where we can get you to change the way you do things. And see, got another bit. Here you go. We've taken another bit off him. Another bit of power there. So no. But even if that isn't true, even if on that one issue that is real, you've lied on too many occasions now. You've made up stuff. You've lied. There you go. You can't be believed, can you? So, nope. As I said already, yeah, Mollie's coming out on her own at night. She'll be going out with the pups. Once she's had her pups, and you know, once her pups are able to be left for a couple of hours, she'll be coming out with the rest. Yeah, and the rest will be going out at midnight. And that's called tough to neighbours. Look, yeah, if you wanted consideration shown, you shouldn't have been complete arseholes. Yeah, you shouldn't be coming out, you shouldn't be lying about me, you shouldn't be going on Facebook trying to turn people against me, you shouldn't be calling the authorities saying I punched a dog in the face, you shouldn't be doing all this stuff. You shouldn't be encouraging a neighbour to help you to make me pay, that sort of stuff. Where he's keying my car, you shouldn't be doing any of that, not if you want any consideration. If you want to be believed of what you're saying are the consequences of me doing something. And so when I stop doing that, you need to be telling the truth beforehand. The fact you were completely unwilling to tell the truth beforehand is okay. Yeah, liar, liar, pants on fire. Yeah, or the wolf. Yeah, the boy who cried wolf. Eventually there is a wolf, but it's not believed. Grabbed by the wolf, right? There you go. Stop crying wolf. Problem is, you've done nothing but cry wolf, have you, really? Crying wolf has been your game. That's been the game of the Karen, is to cry wolf. To play the victim all the time. To claim that the neighbour is persecuting them when it's the other way around. Right? But then when the neighbour, and I'm going back to the videos, and the neighbour actually keeps evidence of the persecution by the Karen, provides that evidence to the authorities, the Karen then gets done for it, and the Karen gets arrested but is now fighting the cops, screaming like a banshee, you know, as if it's so horrific. How dare you arrest her? She's the victim here. 1 second. Now, as I say, with Karens, yeah, they're the ones who are really the attack dogs within society. Nasty, vicious little creatures who, when caught, little puppy dog face, how dare you believe that I could be like that? What, me? No, I could never be like that. Look at me, aren't I so sweet? Look, can't you see? Aren't I so beautiful? Look at me. I'm just a poor little weak little woman. How could I do anything like that? And as soon as people don't believe them, I'm going to get you fired, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Their true self comes out. Because that's who they are. They try and play the victim. As soon as people don't believe that they are the victim, suddenly their true self comes out. Right? That's the point. The niceness that they try and put forward, that's the fake. The real is the Karen. That's who they are. Deep down, that's who they are. The vindictive, nasty, vile human being, that's who they are. When they are nice, that's when they're being fake. That's when it's just fake. Recognise the Karen for who they are. I'll put it this way, I mean, you know, people above me, they fool me at times, making me believe that, well, maybe they're not quite so bad. But that's been the fake. You see, the reality is that she comes storming out of her place the other day, should I say yesterday or the day before? Yeah, her looking through that curtains of her back door, mouthing F off, but not F, you know. And then coming out saying, oh, your dogs are not under control, your dogs are peeing and pooing in neighbour's garden. You shouldn't be looking at me, even though, yeah, you're the one watching me. Which you then confirmed by saying, I'm watching you because your dogs aren't under control. Rubbish. Absolute rubbish. Absolute rubbish. Lies, 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 lies. And is it any of your business? No. No, it's just you trying to create a situation because there hasn't been anything for you to bitch about recently. You've got to have something. So you see something that might be something you can bitch about. The dogs are going in the neighbour's garden. Oh, I can grab that. There you go. I'll grab that. I'll go and shout about that. Right? That's who you are. You couldn't resist because that's who you are. That's the point. Realise who people are. And deal with it. Yeah, don't give them power. They want power, don't give it to them. That's all you can do. 1 second. Well, and when talking about how to defeat a Karen, well, simple. Leave them to be Karens. Leave them to be who they are. Don't encourage them. Don't be a victim to them. Just leave them to be who they are. Come on, this way. Come, baby, go. Come on. This way for a bit more. Come, babes. You have another walkies before bed. Nice gentle walkies again, won't you? Eh? But basically, as is shown in the videos, pretty much is the case that whenever Karens have kids, their kids eventually turn against their parents, whether their mum or dad is a Karen. They hate being anywhere with them, and eventually a lot of the kids just absolutely hate being anywhere around their parents because they know what their parents are like, and they won't take their own children anywhere near the parents. So their parents, the Karens, never get to see their grandkids. Just leave them to that. Leave them to that future. Don't bother with them in any way, shape or form. They want to be this nasty, vindictive person. Let them do that. Let them live their vile lives if that's what they want to do. If they want to hurt people, if they want to be like that, let them be like that. Yeah, let them be like that. Yeah. It's like, it is a personality type. It's not something you're going to change. It's something God can change, but it's not something that you are going to change in a person. So don't try and fix them because it won't work. You've got no chance. All you're going to be is a victim of that person. Yeah? Come on, Micky. That's the point. You can't fix people. Yeah. As I said before, if people can't see that they're broken, you can't fix them. Yeah, Karen sees that you're broken. They see themselves as close to perfect as a human could possibly be. Yeah. Look at the videos. You have these Karens who are wearing fake jewellery, have this ridiculously sort of over the top sort of Karenish sort of haircut. Fake jewellery. They have fake designer clothing, that sort of crap. They believe they look fantastic, but they don't. They're wearing fake crap. Everyone else is looking at them thinking, what on earth is that woman dressed like? What's she doing? Why is she dressing like that? She thinks she's the best thing since sliced bread. They think the same about their personality as well. You can't fix them. You can't. Mollie the Collie, what are you doing? Did you know I went on, you stayed? That's not the way we do things, is it, really? Mollie the Collie. Hey there, Bubba. How you doing? You okay? You have a good walkie? Yeah? Good girl. No, look, I mean, in the end, the reality is, people are who they are. They're going to be who they want to be. Yeah. I mean, one of the most important things in life is family, if it's good. But I'll tell you now, the people that have bad family, God, don't they know it? Wow. And often, the cause of bad parenting. This is the point. A Karen is an incredibly abusive person, whether it be male or female. They're incredibly abusive, emotionally and mentally. They are incredibly abusive, even of their own children. Oh, they are. Their children become their victims. Why wouldn't they? They're smaller than them. They can bully them. Right? And they're going to love their children? No, of course not. No, because who's the Karen's love the most? Who's the most important person in a Karen's life? Karen. Right? Not the children. Not the husband. Yeah? No one else. It's Karen. And yeah, you see quite often when people visit, not when, like a young Karen, when the young Karen's parents visit, Karen suddenly is the nicest thing since sliced bread. Oh, she's absolutely fantastic. She is such a sweetheart. You wouldn't believe it's the same woman. But I say that's the fake. That's the fake person. The only way to defeat that person is just let them be. Let them be who they are, let them continue down the path they are, and they're going to come to a point at some point, and they're going to see who they are. And they're going to hate themselves even more than other people hate them. That's a certainty. I mean, hell is going to be full of Karens bitching at the devil, telling the devil how they're going to complain to God and get him fired. Right? I say, I mean, understand, it is a personality type now. It's not just the odd person. There are people with this personality type. It's an entitlement personality. It's where the parents have done a terrible job, an awful job. And the kids have grown up with this personality. Well, the people have grown up with this personality. They've grown up as kids with this personality, and certainly the school system has really been bad for this and hasn't really done its job. It's done an absolutely awful job. Yeah, because the school system stopped punishing kids years ago. Parents aren't allowed to punish kids, schools aren't allowed to punish kids, therefore kids get no punishment whatsoever. That's not good, is it, really? There's no correction, because parents aren't bothering to correct kids, schools can't correct kids anymore. Might come. Let's see what's over here. We've probably been down here before, but I forgot what's over here, so we'll go here. No, so none of that helped. Yeah, kids can now be out of order at school, and as soon as the teacher says something, I'm going to tell my parents, or if that doesn't work, I'm going to phone Childline. Teacher has to just let the kids get away with it. Can't do anything about it. They're powerless. The kids have power. They learn to have power. Therefore, a lot of people grow up with this personality type, but they've been doing it for years. You know, for years. This personality type is more the case now than it has been, definitely. But, yeah, these people have been around for a long, long time. Come this way. This path goes on here, so see what it is. See what's over here, Bubba girl. It's a path, so come on, let's have a look. See where it goes. Oh, in the middle there's a little bonfire there. Hopefully nobody sets it alight, because that could be a problem. Yeah. That's a good idea. And it's not bonfire night anyway, that's not till November. Well, as I say, look, if it's something which is in the personality of the person, then as I say, it's not a choice behaviour, it's who they are. So they're not going to stop because it's not choice behaviour, is it? We'll pass that. Doggy coming this way.
Okay, come.
Don't worry.
Come on, buddy. Come on. There. Hi, men. Oh, you come in. You come in to say hello.
Right, 1 second. Oh, I know what we are. Of course, the car's here. We come down here normally. That's where the car park is here. Yeah, okay. Cool. All right, Micky. All right, so that's where we go to. Yes. So, yeah. No, the reality is that in life you're going to come across different types of people. But, yeah, it's about understanding who are the good people, who are the bad people for you, really. But also understanding if you've got someone who comes across as a bit of a Karen, it's probably better to not give that person any power in your life at all. Yeah. If they demand something from you, don't comply. And certainly if you've got a colleague at work who's like that, best always take evidence. If you've got someone who's a bit bitchy, a bit moany, a bit demanding, you know, and they send you demanding emails and texts all the time or whatever, keep evidence. Because at some point they're quite likely to go to the boss and try and get you fired. You know, so keep evidence. They're going to say that you're the one who's been out of order towards them. I mean, it won't necessarily happen, but quite often it does. So protect yourself, be wise, be understanding of, you know, in work situations, you get a lot of Karens, certainly in offices. They tend to love office work. I suppose because you get that sort of camaraderie in the office where women can bitch to one another, so it sort of can be a breeding ground for Karens. Yeah. Yeah. Come here, Mollie. Mollie, come. Come this way again. Well, someone with a doggy that way. Okay. Come here, bud. Let's get you home, shall we? Well, 1 second, I'm not finished yet. Come here. Mollie, come. Yes, sir, Bubs. Come, Mollie Collie. Come, Mollie Collie. Hello, baby girl. How you doing? We'll get you in the car in a minute, Bubba. Don't worry. We'll go home in a sec. Get your dinky. Give you some food. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, as I say, with these situations, you have people in your family who are going to be like this. You have people at work that can be like this. You have people in your friends groups that can be like this. Best thing is understand it quickly. Once you understand it, as I say, don't give them power in the first place, because as soon as you give them power, you then got to try and take that power back at some point, and that could be difficult, because they won't want to relinquish power. Oh, they will keep trying to have power over you. They will. Absolutely. Yeah, the people above me, they're going to keep trying to have power over me, even though it's not going to work. But they're going to keep trying to have power over me. I mean, even today, right? Ridiculous. I talked about their dog howling. Yeah, both cars were there. Their dog was howling at, about 3:30 in the afternoon. Just howling. Continuous. It's like, oh, for goodness sake, what is all that about? That sort of time. But, yeah, as I say, and they will say that my dogs are out of control. Really? My dogs are not howling during the day, are they? Yours are. My dogs don't have to be on the lead. Well, unless you lie to the authorities, then, like Micky does, because you lie to the authorities, right? Beforehand, he didn't have to be. He would run and get in the car. No problem at all. Even Gracie. Gracie's a dog that wasn't really trained at all. I mean, no time at all. She'd run, wait by the car, jump in the car as soon as the boot's open. So what I used to do was just have the boot open, they all jump in. But because I'm trying to be a bit considerate, I'm taking Covie first. Yeah, but she has to be in the boot, so I can't have the boot open so I can just run into the boot. I used to do that. It used to be quieter because they'd just all get in the boot and just lay down. In the boot, you'd have a tiny bit of noise, but not as much now, because now they're barking to get in the boot. So you're going to have more noise that way. Mollie, come. Mollie! What are you searching for, bub? What are you searching for, bub, girl? Eh? My God. Did Daddy jog you away? Oh, what a rude dad. Was I being rude? Was Daddy being a rude dad to Mollie Collie? Oh, poor baby girl. She's all right. Oh, you're my baby, Mollie Collie. I'm number one. Mollie. Love you. Indeed. Love you, Mollie Collie. I wish you well on your adventures, especially with Karens. So hopefully, you'll be more successful with dealing with such people. Hopefully I will be. Hopefully I'll learn the lessons and I'll deal with situations better myself. So I want to do them in a way that could be quite, anyway. We'll see. You take care, God bless. I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye.